This is what we got to do. Set up and tear down.
I see a straight line. When I of course I do. When I go to the shore, and you look and you put it, you can go to the shore, and you can literally see a perfectly straight horizontal line.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's all relatable, isn't it? No, I don't think so. I've seen a drop of water. Okay. How come the ocean isn't a nice hump view? Well, now wait. You just told me though it's all relatable, but it's not.
So if you like a pool, like a big pool, the water doesn't use that. I mean, it looks pretty cool.
Dude, it's freaking flat, man. It's flat. If you want to dilute yourself, dilute yourself.
About the beaker in the water.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, on the edge. I've seen that. It sticks to the edge, but I don't see the edge.
Did you put those in here?
Yes. I did. I lost. You know what? I think they grabbed my flat earth one.
Somebody did? They took it?
Hopefully we'll be back, but do you have any more paperwork or no?
Interesting, man.
Yeah.
Do you have a hey, take a picture.
I don't know about gravity.
Take a picture of my banners.
I don't know. I don't know about it. You know,
Come, just take a picture of my banners.
Oh yeah, I was going to do that.
Yeah, because this is the video. That's the video you should watch.
I'm skeptical on some things. I'm not completely.
Just keep an open mind.
Yes, I do.
About everything.
I'll try to keep an open mind better too then.
I keep an open mind about things.
Because I know I get it.
But things like this, it's just.
Yeah, but you know what?
I've personally, like my parents, have worked on projects.
I don't deny.
There's compartmentalization. I dated a guy who worked for Lockheed Martin, and he only knew what he was working on, and he didn't know anything about the other departments.
Both my parents worked for Lockheed Martin, but they knew everything.
And then he used to joke me. He used to say, "I can tell you what I'm working on, but then I'd have to kill you." That's what he used to joke with me.
Top secret. It's secret.
Yes, and that's how they keep it.
It's because
it's
not.
They develop
weapons too.
It doesn't. I know he worked on a weapon.
Like in my business, right?
I know, but
my uncle couldn't talk about what he was working on because
ever since the listen to me. Ever since the Antarctic Treaty, there have been no world enemies. The Antarctic Treaty was signed by 53 countries. We've all been friends since then.
Has any freaking clue about it.
Look into the Antarctic Treaty.
Sometimes, you know,
all NASAs around the world are all the same.
You know, so anybody could be, like as a builder, for like let's say I'm doing this fraud, I say, okay, I need you to build this rocket because we're sending up to space next month. These are the specs, and you got to figure it out, and you're going to do it. Well, you're going to do it all, and I'm going to say, awesome work, you did a great job, congratulations, and check out this video. By the way, you guys know that they attach the video cameras to the space shuttle. To the shuttle. Why do they attach the video cameras to the boosters? Right? Do you know that they're attached only to the boosters?
Yeah.
That's when they let go of the boosters. Right before the money shot. When they go from our atmosphere into outer space. Now, does that make any freaking sense to you?
It makes sense if you want to hide it.
I would say that
Why did you imagine that?
You come up with any excuse to not believe the truth.
No, all I'm saying is common sense would tell you if you're gonna put a camera on the space shuttle, put it on the part of the space shuttle that's gonna end up in space, not the part that's gonna get ditched into the ocean. Oh,
Here.
thank you. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just.
I can do that.
Yeah, and the problem is there's a lot of stuff like that caused me to become a freakazoid, and I really appreciate you guys talking and even listening to me because I know this stuff is.
Because he really is a freakazoid.
Yeah.
I think a freakazoid. I think just simply what
Yeah, but now you have the job to figure out who's true.
This guy did a lot of work, Robotham. It's like, I mean,
well, I mean, you can also just.
this is not like dribble here.
What was I going to say? How did you first come to, because I mean, obviously,
Probably 9/11, probably what we.
No, I was saying,
I'll get that.
assuming that you were a heliocentrist before you became a flat earth
Yeah,
type of person, yeah. So, what made you switch from?
Take a picture and watch that video.
I just have, why does it matter?
Why does it matter?
Yeah.
Okay, well, ask your parents if it matters if the government lies to us or not.
No, it doesn't matter if it's flat or not.
Because it's about the lie.
But if it doesn't matter, why would they lie about it?
It does matter. Truth matters. You see, it's all connected to, if it's a spinning ball, then it was a big bang and nothing created it. It was just an accident. And that's why they came up with evolution, because humans are supposedly an accident too. But if there's a flat plane with a dome over it, and it was definitely created by someone, something, I don't know, and then humans had to be created and put here too. So it's about either we are special created or we are just random accidents, mutations. That's kind of what the question is.
Okay.
Yeah. Who created it? You figure that out. You figure that out.
With a glass window in it. And I'm thinking, he's like, this is the original freaking door of a gas chamber. And I'm thinking, man, that's strange, man. If I was getting gassed to death, I'm probably going to poke a hole in that glass and try to get some fresh air. Yeah. And then it went from that into math, where the math for the Holocaust, for the gas chambers. I'm not saying people didn't freaking die in Auschwitz.
Do you believe
But
the
census
Holocaust
Well,
numbers.
I wouldn't call it a Holocaust. I think the Holocaust part is a show lie, which is for manipulation purposes.
Look at the
So
census.
what happened
The
was
census was not 6 million different.
And in the newspapers, there was a Holocaust in 1911 that they talked about 6 million Jews dying in that. Like they were promoting it. It's in the New York Times newspaper. So it's interesting. So anyhow,
There's a lot. There's a lot. And I don't think any one thing is going to do it.
born too, so it would be a 6 million difference.
But anyhow,
Census, you have to look.
That jarred me, and I was like, I told one of my friends, he's Jewish, and I told him, because I was like, he literally called me an anti-Semite right away, and I laughed. So I'm like, bro, we've been together, we've been friends for 25 years. You think I'm sharing you some information that I learned that I thought, so he wouldn't look at it. But it was a month later that I heard Kyrie Irving talking about flat Earth, and I was like, that guy must be an idiot.
Yeah, I think he might be more so on the side of satire.
He's gone on record.
Right. Well, yeah, I think, and that's the way they can control the narrative, because what they do is they have a famous person.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but they come up with the Flat Earth Society, which puts out all this stupid stuff.
He literally went on, listen to his podcast with JJ Redick. He went on
What
there.
does that have to do with the facts?
I'm just saying. I'm saying Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, but, okay.
What does the Holocaust have to do? So you guys are just going for all the conspiracies, is that what?
No, there's questions to be asked everywhere. I don't go there and I don't talk about the same stuff he does.
That's reasonable.
Okay.
I don't believe in everything. There's always.
I think everything should be questioned. Everything should be questioned. Yes. I studied the 9/11. 10 hours at least. A group of us got together and we were professionals and we questioned everything. And look at what we came up with. It was an inside freaking job.
I mean, you can do that too, and you can spend 10 hours researching it too, and you can come on the other side. fine.
There's a pilot saying that the planes could never have flown that low into the Pentagon, especially. How do you get an aluminum plane to slice off steel beams? You don't. If you don't look at, did you ever study it? Did you ever study it? Did you? No, that's a question.
Is this a conversation?
I'm going to ask you one question, because if you never studied it and you're just saying what the...
I told him that I looked
okay, then if you never looked into it,
I just said
really,
that I did.
No, you're asking questions like a government
Yeah, I'm
agent.
familiar with the
I mean, like...
yeah.
No. I mean, I think we both. It sounds like we both researched it. I've researched it. I definitely think it's shady. I'm not on the side of
fake.
I'm not equivocal about it. I'm not unequivocal about it. I'm not 100%.
You spend 10 hours on it. Look at the Massimo.
I spent a lot of time as a teenager looking it up. Yeah.
Well, you're a teenager. The brain doesn't mature till you're 25.
I'll take offense to that. I think I don't see like.
Yeah.
I mean, like just like.
Then don't. I'm not going to argue with you. Don't look into it. I don't care.
We're having a conversation about it.
Yeah,
you're
but
not having a conversation.
But no, it's different.
No, you're not.
You're shouting at us.
No, you want to
Like
just
I was
do
gonna
the government narrative, and I'm not doing that. I've been talking for 5 hours. I'm done.
That's
so
true.
Can I talk now?
No, because you're going to say the government is true, and I'm going to not want to listen to that.
The 9/11 thing, that could be, you know,
people have said that they saw, they heard like explosions inside of the building
I saw
as I
them.
was going down, which would mean that someone could have got in there and put things on there, which would mean that it didn't really cut through the steel beams and that they were blown up.
Building 7?
Yes.
Building
Guess
7
what?
was more than likely a controlled demolition. Yeah, I completely
That's
agree.
weird.
Oh, so that one was, but the other two were not?
That's weird.
I'm just saying, I'm
That's why I am.
Let me make my point. The point is that I also came to find
it's not
Scotty-
binary.
But you still believe the government narrative?
I was like, okay, I don't think a book.
You still believe what the government says?
I'm not going to believe what you're saying.
No.
I'm going to believe what I want to believe.
Go ahead.
And you're going to believe what you want to believe.
Yeah.
And that's how everyone should act.
Okay.
And we should all just look into things.
Back to the flat Earth thing. I'm just asking you questions about it because I'm curious.
I'm sitting there.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like the Earth was flat when it's like some waterfall off. I mean, if that makes sense.
Or you have the Antarctic wall theory, right?
And then he tells me that our DNA.
Well, then how do people fly?
This is the flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. That's what it looks like. It holds in all the water.
You see that? I think my DNA did.
I believe this is what Antarctica looks like. I've seen many, many pictures of
Can you,
it.
on the map, can you point where Australia is? That's that. Where's Europe? Europe's here, right?
Yes.
The United States right here.
So explain how a flight from here to here is only like 6 hours, and from here to here it's about like 20. Do they just fly around over here for a little bit and then go there?
I don't know. How long does it take to get down there?
I just told you, 20 hours.
Scientific facts.
Do they ever stop?
No.
Do you ever get a direct flight?
Yeah. Well, I don't go. My daddy goes there.
And he has a direct flight?
Yeah.
There's a lot of, it's math.
I thought he dropped something.
Just say, I mean, the Antarctic wall thing, I can get behind that. But beyond the Antarctic wall, what do you believe exists?
I don't go there.
You don't go there.
I don't even discuss it.
You don't discuss. Is that
No.
because you're unequivocal about it, or?
No, it's because I can't prove anything about it, and I don't want to have an argument. That's why I don't even go there.
Wait, so you believe this part right here is like the edge of the Earth?
It's Antarctica.
Was that the edge of the Earth, or is that the edge of the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
land?
Edge of the Earth.
That's the edge of Antarctica.
So what's the water then? Is it like,
The water
That's-
will be out. Wouldn't the water be like
That's the
outside?
ocean.
where's the?
So is that the Antarctic wall, and then it goes up, and then after that's just flat?
Look up the Operation High Jump.
So where's the water stop?
I don't know. Antarctica, I guess.
We just said Antarctica ends here, but the picture has water there.
This is Antarctica. This is Antarctica. The water stops there.
You said this is Antarctica.
That's what it looks like. It looks like that. That is that.
So why is it curved in a circle? That seems a little fishy, don't you think?
Well, wait a
There's
minute.
another Earth on there.
Wait a minute. Look, maybe that picture is like right here on this little corner edge here. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well,
So like the rest of that is just like land, and then if you keep going, you'll see the edge of the earth. I'm pretty sure there's an edge of the earth.
So what I suggest is that you just deal with reality that we can prove and test here, and then start keep searching the rest of your life for these unanswered questions.
Why do you think that the motion of like if you flush a toilet over an hour in Australia, it goes the other direction?
I don't think it does that.
I know it does.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was the toilet made?
Australia.
Where was
My
the
dad
toilet
was there,
made?
and that was the first thing he did. Where was it made? I don't know. He didn't contact the
It
manufacturer.
has. I don't believe the Coriolis effect really is real.
All right.
Well, say like before, I think.
Harry's failure.
Are you ready to
How
go?
long ago was it the solar eclipse that happened?
It was like August.
Yeah,
August of last year.
Did you take a picture? Did you take a picture of this? You should. Take a picture, then watch the video at the bottom.
No.
I'm sorry, guys. It was nice. It was nice.
Last question.
All
right.
Totality.
So
you don't need glasses.
So this it says no central pole. Is that in relation to what?
Where it's so blocked.
Time-lapse photography, North Pole Star, Polaris.
So
in the center. No existing
Polaris
pictures
hasn't
of.
always been the North
There
Star.
is no south central pole.
Is that what that's saying?
There is no south central pole.
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying that the North Star has not always been Polaris.
Yeah.
It's going to change, and it's going to change soon too.
No.
It is.
Since the beginning of time, darling. Now, where is, what road are we on?
We're on Cecil, and this is Cecil.
Cecil. Now I have to go to the, I think it's that
I didn't
way.
even know what it was.
Yeah.
Everybody, I mean, it got crazy.
The visitors parking lot. That's that way.
That's the only thing.
I think it's that way.
It was very
Student center's that way.
Yeah.
So.
And but I was gonna say, I know you get, but from
Did you take a picture? Take a picture. Yeah, take a picture.
If you
Watch this video.
like a disc,
Okay?
like disc type object, you can get it to a point where it will be.
I'm sorry. I'm leaving. Are you coming? My goodness. Okay, I think I'm going to turn off my camera. It was a harrowing day. Yeah.